stadium in the NFL as you get a look inside Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today we kick off the new year with an NFC North matchup, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Green Bay Packers. On the visitors' sideline, Lions head coach Dan Campbell. His guys ready to get this one going. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. Two teams that have met at least twice a year since 1932. The Lions and Packers underway from Lambeau. And it's a pretty good return here as they'll get this up to the 29. 6'4" Jordan Love taking the field for the first time. The 2020 first-round pick from Utah State set to lead Green Bay.
Now in his third season as the guy in Green Bay, and he's thrown for at least 25 touchdowns in each of the last 2 years. He and his team believe they are due for a deep playoff run as long as he stays healthy and is piloting the offense.
They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down. Play action this time with Love. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Love from the gun. And that will be incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
Pulled in at the 24. And he'll be out right at the 35. Return team. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. In motion left comes Williams. Play action. It's gone. It's complete to Williams. And he'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
It's a gain of 20. First down.
They'll fake the give. Now Goff. That pass caught. It's Williams. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20.
29 more yards. That's another Detroit Lions first down.
Quick toss by Goff is complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about 4th.
Complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown.
They'll run for the first time with the speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
A gain of 3 yards. That's another Detroit Lions.
Off play action. Here's Goff. There's Rapola. He's got it. Touchdown Lions.
Touchdown Detroit.
8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Lions are on the board here first in the season opener. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Packers offense here coming back out for their second drive. Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
And this is scooped up by the Lions. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
Remember in preseason we were going to the different training camps and visiting teams, and we always would see the running backs working out and going through those gauntlet drills. Yep. And, you know, guys either slapping at the ball or the machines. You got to learn to take care of it.
Yeah, they lost it there. Big fumble. Back onto the field come the Lions for their second overall drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season, and they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. Following the fumble recovery, Goff.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. Goff now looking to throw.
A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. Here's 3rd and 10.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
Now Goff.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Lions first down. It's a gain of 20.
As a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice game for a first down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
It's now 2nd and 10.
To the air again. Goff. And he comes back with one complete.
They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Now a play fake, and it's gone. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown.
Brock Wright
from 8 yards out.
And the Lions have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. That time a 6-play drive. And the end result, a Detroit touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Green Bay offense ready to take over.
Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. That stop made by Jack Campbell.
Here's 2nd and 10.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
And he fires one incomplete. And the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. To throw now. Here's Love.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well in time there. And now 4th down. And here's Daniel Whelan on now to punt.
Back deep, Khalif Raymond. This is fielded at the 27. Good coverage there holds him to just a 2-yard return following a punt of 44. And the Lions will take over.
Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10.
Right at the 30. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
A little short pass here taken in by Laporta from the 33. Here's 2nd down and 7.
Goff.
to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
Now Goff. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on fourth down, and they're going to go for it.
And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Well, just the last thing you want to see here in the first quarter of a new season. Hopefully nothing serious. We'll step aside for a moment.
Back to throw. Goff.
A little short pass here taken in by LaPorta.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
That's another Detroit Lions first down. A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Detroit.
Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you.
Lucas Van Ness getting free there to bring him down.
Well, that's what they have to do more defensively. Not just getting sacks, but they have to keep getting in his face, not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey.
So now following the sack, Goff and the Lions needing to come up with something here on 3rd and long.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time.
Bates' kick is good.
And that'll make this 17-0 here in the opening quarter. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason.
Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10.
At their own 28-yard line.
He'll give it to Jacobs to start the drive.
Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
And a yard at the 37-yard line.
Throwing. Love. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Packers first down. First down.
17-0 our score after 1. Back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now Love. This complete to the tight end, Tucker Kraft.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Shedding the tackle. And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
That's a gain of 3.
Love from the gun on third down. And that is incomplete. Detroit was up for the challenge through the air. They force a fourth down.
Brendan McManus on for the field goal. A 43-yard attempt.
The kick by McManus is good. And they're on the board at least here. It's now 17-3.
So that stems the tide just a little, but this still a 2-touchdown game.
And I think that maybe that was a bit of a calming drive for this offense, and that's exactly what they needed. They were able to move the ball. They did some good things. It's still the second quarter. Plenty of time to go.
And he returns this to the 22. Detroit's offense ready to take over.
And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Now it's gone. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
In motion goes Raymond.
6 yards to go.
A shotgun snap for Goff. And they'll find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good for the Lions. First down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Lions.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick a down, any down, even third down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
A little short pass here taken in by Laporta.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second.
Throwing again is gone.
At the 40-yard line.
Finds Gibbs on a check down.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up the third and 3.
To throw is gone.
Open man is Raymond. He's got it.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They go ahead and snap it. Gone.
St. Brown making the catch on the out route. This offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10.
They'll send the big tight end in motion right. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38.
11 yards there and a Lion first down.
Detroit Lions first down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Gone. That's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle.
Now 2nd and 5.
St. Brown. A gain of 5 brings up second.
They'll fake the give. Now Goff.
He's got right on the short throw.
5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second.
Brings up third.
Goff now looks to throw.
Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's good for the Lions.
They'll run with Gibbs.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal.
Loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Goff now to throw. And he's got it. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. third and goal. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. This will wind up a loss on the play. And that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. No movement from the field goal unit. They've got 4 full yards to go here on 4th and goal to hit pay dirt, but they're going to go for it. Here's Goff.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Quay Walker. And the Packers are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal. Well, Charles certainly circled that play. We might have to revisit it later. They had 3 in their back pocket. They go for it on 4th and goal and throw the pick.
Well, you know, we're still in the first half. A bold call nonetheless. And I guess the book might have said take the 3. But it looks like they burned the book and just said, give me the analytics. And the analytics said, go for it. Didn't work out.
Following the interception, Love. And he whips that one incomplete there.
Intended for Josh
now a
Jacobs.
2nd and 10.
He was defended by Al-Quadin Muhammad.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Love from the gun. He finds his man complete. That's Reed. And he is going to be stopped at the 12, short of the 1st down. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. So a change of possession here on the punt.
And they will take over 1st and 10. The Lions offense and Jared Goff set to take over once more. And he's had things all his way in this first half. The numbers sensational as he'll look to add to them with another drive here. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd.
In motion, the tight end.
At the 47-yard line.
Here's Goff.
He gets this out wide to Gibbs.
A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the 2nd half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Goff throwing again.
He's got it complete to Gibbs.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. From the gun, here's Goff.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 28. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the 2nd quarter.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Bates' kick is good.
And that will extend their lead even further. So a big play before the end of the half to get them into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Final play of the half, Love. He's going to walk one deep left side here. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Our tour around the NFL starts now. At Mile High, the Broncos at home to take on the Tennessee Titans. And it's the rookie from UCF, R.J. Harvey. He's got it, he's got room, he's got a touchdown. That's a 29-yard score. The Broncos wind up winning this one in front of the home crowd to begin the new season. From there, it's down to the Big Easy in New Orleans. We'll check in on the Saints as they play host to the Arizona Cardinals. And it's Alvin Kamara. He's going to get in from 6 yards out. Time for a look here at the rest of the games going on and what's to come here in Week 1 of the new NFL season. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we send you back out to the stadium with Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Can't hear it no more. Stand to the man, can't feel it no more. Celebrating, don't feel it no more. You jump in a minute, but can't steal it no more. I'm a wave, but now you're chilling on shore. It's used to be a face when you're inside. This, but you don't want to see it, you want to see it.
We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So we're going to look at the Lions offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Detroit.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. Well, you always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in Week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout. Back to throw. Goff. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down.
It leads to second and 10.
Goff now looking to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7.
In motion goes the tight end. Again, Goff. A short pass here taken in by Laporta. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 18. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10.
At the 18-yard line.
Off play action. Here's Goff. The 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
First and goal.
Gibbs. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. A loss of 2 there, second down.
And now defensively, you have to look at this like the game's on the line. It's just the third quarter, but another touchdown given up here could really spell an end to their chances, so they need to toughen up and keep them out of the end zone.
Back to the ground, this time Montgomery. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? And they'll send the tight end in motion. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And that is, I think he caught it. He did, but they'll say out of bounds. It'll be incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground. Now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
Bates' kick is good. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. So here are the Packers now. They get set for their first possession of half number 2. Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10 at their own 21. On the ground is Jacobs to start the drive. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Love. They'll go over the middle to Reed, complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Off the play fake, Love. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and
10. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down.
Here's Love. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Calling a loss of 4 there on the sack. And speaking of the number 4, it brings up 4th down now.
Looks like another empty possession here, partner. And I don't think with 3 scores down in the 3rd quarter, they can truly afford any more the rest of the way.
No, especially the way their offense is sputtering. I think you're exactly right. They got to find some answers quickly. It's a 39-yard punt, 3 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. And Detroit getting set to go now. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. They'll bring the tight end in motion right. Now a play fake, and it's gone. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Quick toss by Goff is complete. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field.
While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest. 2nd and 5. Gibbs straight ahead.
And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? Goff.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going, and right now it's paying off with big chunks of yardage as shown by that last play.
And this play goes nowhere, losing yardage back to the 15. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. Goff.
Able to hook up with Williams here on the out route.
It'll go as a gain of 4. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here.
And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rush is just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
So 3 more points tacked on, and this margin getting more comfortable by the minute.
And with the lead where it is, you can actually feel good about field goals. We talk all the time about scoring 6s, not 3s. But in this case, they're just looking to chew up some time and come away with points.
And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Lambeau. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be 2nd down.
And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. The bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
A complete once again to Watson.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
That's another Packers first down.
Now Love. Over the middle, he's got Golden.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
It's a gain of 31 yards.
Jacobs is in. Touchdown, Packers.
What a luxury it is to be able to call a bowling ball like Josh Jacobs down near the goal line. 5'10", 220 pounds, and he's not afraid to get in there and get the tough yards. He finishes off this drive with a touchdown run.
The Packer offense and Jordan Love staying out there, so they're going to try to go for 2.
They'll try and throw for it. He's got it. So they convert the 2. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Lions offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes the right read seemingly every time.
And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. That would have set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack.
Tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle, and frankly, partner, it's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play-action fade.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
From the gun, Gibbs will get it.
They only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long.
And this is the worry, because sometimes you get a little too predictable in spots like this. You know you're going to run the ball, but they know you're going to run the ball as well. And now you look up and you're staring at an important 3rd down.
This pass down the field for Gibbs.
That's caught inside the 20. And he takes it down deep into Green Bay territory. A big play there for Detroit. 72 yards.
1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
And this is seemingly how it's been all game long. This defense has been just a step too slow. And here they're burned again. Another big play.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs.
And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Here's a 2nd and 5.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
Now gone. This is caught. And in for the Lions touchdown. Jared Goff with his 3rd touchdown pass of the afternoon.
And the Lions are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. So this looking more and more like it is going to be a successful kickoff to their campaign as they add on here.
And partner, you know NFL coaches, they're on the sideline thinking about all the little things that need correcting. But for the most part, they've got to be ecstatic with the way this season has started out.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Green Bay's offense ready to go again. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now. And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Throwing. Love. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a Packers 1st down.
Love looking to throw it. Same target. It's Jacobs again. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47.
1st and 10 at the 47.
They will run the draw with Jacobs. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30.
18 more yards. That's another Packers.
To pass, here's Jordan Love.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up third and
Love from the gun on third down. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up fourth down.
The coverage by Jack Campbell.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this one is incomplete. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. It doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one. From the 35, here's a 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll fake the give. Now Goff. Throw outside, caught by Laporta. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. A 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll run him. Here's Montgomery. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
First down. First and 10.
Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show off their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described. Manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage. They're powering through, and they're controlling this game.
61 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Goff going to throw it. Complete to Wright. Touchdown, Detroit. Brock Wright, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Lions are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Well, Charles, no matter what the prognosticators say before the season, whether they think you're going to be good, bad, or somewhere in the middle, you never quite know how week 1 is going to play out. But for them, it has been an impressive performance, and they are well on their way to a 1-0 start.
Yeah, it's a lot like opening up presents, isn't it, partner? You're not quite sure what's inside, but you're hopeful, right? In this case, exactly what they were looking for, exactly what they need.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Packer offense now ready to get back onto the field. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for Detroit, hey, you get a win, you get it on the road. You can't ask for much more than that to start the year. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Chicago Bears. Meanwhile, for the Packers, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.